In a relationship, all men falls into 4 categories: a boy, a player, a confused man, and a real man. A boy. A boy will always be a boy regardless of his age. Growing up and growing old is never the same. Growing old is mandatory, while growing up is optional by choice. A boy cares less about what makes you happy as a woman. He knows nothing about putting a home together, and he is not ready to learn. The woman will do the thinking and make decisions. He will be more concerned about his mode of dressing than his character. A boy is loose. He will kiss and tell, and talks about everything in his relationship to everybody, and openly condemn his woman. A boy will make his mom his next of kin even when he is married to a good wife with kids. A boy never worries about the future because he never wants to grow. He knows nothing about responsibility or being responsible. He will beat his woman, care less about her pains, make his woman's life miserable not because he's wicked but because he's a child. He will rather play video games or hang out with his homeboys rather than staying at home. You cannot put a bike engine in a car and expect the performance of a car. When a matured woman marries or dates a boy, she automatically becomes a girl. She will change from a peaceful, matured woman to a nagging young girl, and people will think she's gone insane. A boy gets easily intimidated by his woman's position, status, and feels insecure by her income. He will always fight and demand for respect because he thinks he is a man based on his age. It's difficult to communicate with a boy since he is always right. He feels superior and thinks he is doing a woman a favor by dating or marrying her. A player. It's better to be single than date a player. No matter how much effort you invest in a relationship with a player, it's most likely to end in vain. A player is smart but wicked, selfish and inconsiderate, and will never stay faithful to one woman. Most women fall for players because they appear attractive and presentable. Players have something extraordinary about them. He can be rich, famous, tall, handsome, romantic, talented, good in bed, and possess many qualities that a woman wants in a guy. He will sweep you off your feet at the beginning and make you believe you're the luckiest woman alive. He will tell you what you love to hear and show you what you love to see. He will make unbelievable promises. He will get into your head through your heart and take control of your thinking. He will spend any amount of money and efforts to get between your legs, and after accomplishing his mission, the story changes. Any attention and affection you get from a player is temporary. The first problem you will encounter with him is his words will start to contradict his actions. Then his behavior and timing will change drastically. Then you will start wondering what you did wrong again. It's not you, it's him. A player's time is very limited because he's got a lot of women to share it with. No woman can win a game with a player apart from the material woman who never dates or marries for love. A player's heart has no space for love. He will only marry a potential victim for selfish reasons or benefits and continue his games after marriage. He will tell terrific stories about his innocent wife just to get another woman to bed. A confused man. The problem with a confused man is he doesn't know what he wants. Relationship is like a door. You are either in or out. A confused man will put one leg in and one leg out. People will think you have a perfect relationship while you actually not sure of where you stand. A confused man can be a wonderful guy who doesn't play games. He will love you, give you all you want, but he will never propose. He will give you excuses all the time and put your life on hold, not because he is bad, but because he has yet to figure out what he wants with his life. Of course, there is no rush in love, but there is a big difference between endurance and ignorance. You can only endure with a man who knows what he wants and where he is going in life. Endurance with a confused man can be risky and a complete waste of time. When a woman makes up her mind and decides to leave, a confused man will change and start making new promises and deadlines just to make her wait more. After a while, he goes back to his old ways, and for the woman, the waiting continues. One of life's greatest mistakes is to embark on a life journey with someone who is not going anywhere in life. A real man. A real man is the best gift any woman could get. He is a grown-up, matured man, regardless of his age, that is done playing games, ready to commit to just one woman and be faithful to her. He will be responsible, trustworthy, love you and all that concerns you genuinely, and prove his love to you. He will be sensitive to your needs and allergic to your tears. He will treat you like a queen, support you, and bring out the best in you. He will be consistent, and his words will match his actions. Real men don't make promises, they make commitments. You will be his best friend, next of kin, confidant, and you will never have to fight or beg for his attention. He will laugh with you and cry with you. He will be more focused in your future than complain about your past. When there's conflict, he will never raise his voice or hands. He will peacefully make you understand his point. He will carry you along with his plans. If you disagree with him, he will never take offense. He will trust without doubt and will give without expectations. Although he may not have a lot, but he will be happy to share the little he has. Most women think real men are difficult to find. The truth is there are millions of real men out there. Some women go to the rainy forest expecting to catch a fish, forgetting fishes don't live in the forest. You cannot date or marry a player or a boy and expect the treatment of a real man. Akin Al-Amin. For more videos, join us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Akin Al-Amin.